The illiterate of the 21st century are not the ones who are not going to be able to read and write. No. The illiterate of the 21st century, Alvin Toffler said, they are those who are not going to be able to do these three things: learn and run and relearn. Those are the ones who are going to be the illiterate of the 21st century, and it's taking place already. These are something that was prophesied in the 1970s. Right now, we have started seeing a massive shift, especially in the technology, in the fintech space. What is taking place is that wealth is changing hands. This is one of the biggest wealth transfer in the history of mankind. And there are going to be people who are going to benefit from this shift that is taking place. Now we have to understand that change is the only constant. And in times of change, you usually have two types of people. We have the victims of change, and we have those who benefit out of change. A big percentage of people are always victims of change. Why? Because we are not ready to get to what we don't understand. In other words, there is that fear of the unknown. We don't want to get into something that we don't really understand, or we are waiting until everyone gets there so that we can be able to go there. But remember, fortune favors the brave. And so any person who is bold enough, who is courageous enough to go to spearhead these revolutions, always wins big, always creates massive fortunes for themselves, because they act as the sacrificial lamb. They're always taking the step of the unknown. They're always creating a path where there's no path. These people are rewarded hugely. So it's important that we understand that the change that is taking place is going to cause two things. We are going to have to see victims of out of this change, and we are going to see a massive shift and beneficiaries. And this is the people who are going to understand this before anyone else and position themselves there are the ones who are going to benefit hugely from this shift. And I pray that you are going to be among those people who are going to benefit from this. And especially if you are young, and if you are from Africa, you have to understand one thing, that we have always learned from history one main thing that we do not learn from history. Because if you look at history, we have always seen how we were missed, how opportunities missed us, how we missed opportunities, rather. Because every time opportunities came, we were always trying to defend ourselves from these new opportunities or these new revolutions. For example, when the internet came, www, what did we say? We said that this is demonic. We said that this is unacceptable, and we advised the Africans not to tap into that field. We said www is, as a matter of fact, 666 is the mark of the beast. So we always trying to protect ourselves, you know. But when this was taking place, there were those who were wise enough to understand that the shift is going to be big, and they position themselves to the future. And these are the ones who are benefiting hugely right now. If you look at the list of the top richest people in the world right now, a big percentage of them are as a result of the internet. Now, the shift that is taking place in the internet is massive. Now, if you don't understand that shift, it's very important you start learning what is taking place. Don't just be ignorant. Don't just have that, don't just stay in that old mindset or that old cocoon of thinking that you found yourself in, or that was being used in the 19th century. No. The main reason why a big percentage of people are always left behind is because when change takes place, there is there's a new kind of information that contradicts the old information. That's why Alvin Toffler was saying that the illiterate are not the ones who are not going to be able to read and write, but they are those who are not going to be able to learn and run adrenaline. Those are the ones who are going to be illiterate in this century. So be in a position where you can be able to shift and learn new things. Be in a position where you can be able to unrun new things, unrun the old things that are not working right now, and be able to learn new things that can be of beneficial in our century. Be that person who is going to be able to change or to make to spearhead these changes in our generation. I said, my challenge today is, if not you, then who? And if not now, when? Be the change that you want to see. See you at the top. Blessing.